Hello everyone! I have another action figure review for you guys. It's my third one I've made today. I'm just feeling it, so I might make a fourth. Maybe not, though, because don't quote me on that. So today we're going to be looking at the Star Wars The Black Series Death Watch Mandalorian from the Mandalorian series. Now, I know what you're thinking. He was barely in this show. You are right. He was barely in the show. He was in a couple flashbacks of Din Djarin's. But when I saw the figure, he just looked so good. I couldn't not get him. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't not want him because he just was so good looking. They just did an amazing job. That helmet is all puffed up and just looks great, unlike the Return of the Jedi Boba Fett, the deluxe, that I do have a review on if you want to watch that. It was all squished and warped because of the packaging. They fixed that with him. He just looks really good. So, as you can tell, you can probably tell, I like this figure. So let's get into the look over of his details. That helmet is amazing. I think it's just a Boba Fett helmet mold, just repainted, except he does not have the dent that Boba Fett did, so, which is accurate. I'm glad they didn't do that. If they had done that, I would have been very sad. Which makes me think maybe they made a new mold, which would be quite interesting, but then they do have this nail here that Boba Fett has, but I don't know if that's on all Mandalorian helmets or just Boba Fett's, so maybe they made a new mold, but it's quite similar to the other one. Now, this does go down his viewfinder. It is painted all the way around, like, with a slightly different shade. Sorry, it's not focusing. Hold on. There we go. Slightly different shading to make it look really awesome. I love the color scheme on him. That's one of the reasons I got him. And I'm a sucker for Mandalorian figures. They're awesome. So this chest piece is the same. Well, it's also what he had in the show, and it's the same as the original Mandalorian armor, not his Beskar armor. I think they probably did just the same mold, just repainted, which the battle damage is nice. Now, this guy is an army builder. I don't know why I thought of that right now, but you can build a Death Watch army because they are a faction, not just a singular Mandalorian. So that's interesting. On this shoulder piece, he has the Death Watch symbol. And on this shoulder piece, he has white stripes, continuing on from his chest piece. And then he has this nice gauntlet, whose black gloves. I love how it's not just all full blue. It's blue and then this aqua. Then the two different gauntlets are different, not by a lot, because this Mandalorian does not have singing birds, so that's interesting. His belt I really like. It has a pouch over here, a pouch there. It's like kind of going downwards to one side, and he has a holster, a hip holster for his pistol, which I really like because for some reason I didn't think he would have a holster even if he came with a pistol. Just, I don't know why I thought that, because like with Hunter from the Bad Batch, I don't think he comes with a holster, or at least he comes with only one holster and he has two pistols, so I don't know. But he also has these white stripes on this side, which looks really cool with them both on the thigh piece, the top. Then these knee pads are the same. My one knee pad is a bit crooked to this side, but I think that's just a little error with mine, which doesn't bother me very much. And then these boots I really like cowboy boots, basically. He's got his 3 pegs. So yeah, very awesome looking. I really love how this figure looks. And his articulation is good too. So let's go into the accessories. His jetpack is a Jango Fett style jetpack. with just all his main shade of blue and silver pieces here and there. These do move, these thrusters. Excuse me, can you focus, please? These thrusters do move back and forth, and that's quite nice. So, but mine are kind of stuck pointed inward, which is not helpful, but what can you do? I'm sorry, my camera's not focusing at all, but let's move to the next accessory. So it's this pistol. I don't know what this pistol is called, but it's used quite frequently in the Clone Wars animated series. Like the clones use it, the Mandalorians use it, everybody uses this pistol. Then his rifle, I love this rifle. Even though it's all one color and no special paint, it's just really nicely detailed, and he holds it awesomely. It just works really well for an action figure and just looks awesome. So, yeah. So let's move on to the articulation. Starting with the head articulation. So, he looks up a good bit, looks down really well, which is awesome. Left and right, great. And head tilts a tiny bit, not a lot. Oh, well, on this side there's a lot. What's up with that? What? On this side he goes all the way like that, and on this side he goes like that? What? I never realized that. But anyways, his arm articulation is quite nice. It goes up a good bit without, this shoulder pad doesn't mess up his articulation too much. And then, does he have butterflies? Can't really tell in there, but I don't think he has butterfly joints. And he also doesn't have a bicep swivel, but that's fine. A single jointed elbow, a little more than 90-degree elbow swivel, basically the same as every other Star Wars Black Series of this time period that we're in currently. Then usual wrist articulation, all that jazz. Then the same articulation on this arm. So, except for this hand goes up and down instead of side to side because it's his gun holding hand. So, he has a diaphragm joint here. Good articulation. I don't think there's a swivel at the waist. No, there is not. Then this leg's articulation is, well, maybe it's not, slightly hindered from this holster because it connects to his leg and everything. But other than that, I think it's pretty much the same as the other leg. Sorry, I keep taking it out of the camera lens to look at it myself. Then he has a thigh swivel. Mine's pretty stiff, but he does have it. You can see that. Single jointed knee swivel. No shin swivel, even though I assumed he would have shin swivel because of that boot. But ankle rocker, and goes down that much. Oh, that's a lot. Goes up, not a lot, but that's perfectly fine. So yeah, that is the articulation of the figure. Please just focus and stay focused, camera. Let's move on to the pose. So guys, here's the pose I got him in for you. Pretty basic. I just think he looks cool holding his rifle like this. He holds it really well, by the way. His finger, it's hard to get in the trigger hole, but that's fine. Jetpack stays on nicely, and the pistol does fit inside the holster. But the problem is it's kind of far back on him, so You have to take the jetpack off to get the pistol out and in, but that's not really a big deal. So he looks very cool in this pose, and he can hold his gun quite well. Then you can bring it down and get something going on like that. I find that cool. One more thing I wanted to show you guys. I brought this from the Deluxe Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. His jetpack pieces do plug in to this guy's jetpack. I lost one of them. Sorry about that. But they do plug in. They kind of hit him because I told you mine are stuck pointing inward. But they do work if you wanted to have him in a pose where he's using his jetpack, which looks really cool, by the way. I've done it before. So that's pretty cool. Just felt like adding in that little detail in case you guys would be interested. But yeah. So that is all for this video. I hope you guys liked it and found it helpful if you're thinking about buying this figure or not. I personally recommend it to you because it's really cool, looks awesome, poses awesome. But like and subscribe if you liked this video and want to see more videos like it. Bye.